Hello, Ricky reports here at Flat Rock Park, the site where a group of Lower Merion residents want to build a Lower Merion community boathouse for the primary use of the Lower Merion and Harriton crew teams. They had their first meeting with the public on Tuesday. It was just a few years ago when the Harriton and Lower Merion crew teams shared space at the Bachelor's Boathouse on Boathouse Row in Philadelphia. That lasted until 2009. In 2009, the Drexel crew team took over the boathouse, displacing both Harriton and LM, who had to move upstream to Conshohocken, where they were faced with higher leases and less space to train. Harriton in particular was left in a deplorable situation inside a former warehouse.
So they're now squatting at this warehouse.
They're working out at aerator, tree service, and I'm not kidding, running up the mulch piles. It's really a lousy facility.
He likes to call it an abandoned meth lab, and it kind of looks like that. The facility is shared with raccoons, lots of raccoons. There's no plumbing.
As of last year, Lower Merion School District paid $41,000 in rent for the boathouses, and prices have been going up.
Rent is going up astronomically.
Lower Merion even has to share their facility with 15 other organizations, which greatly limits their time on the water.
Public high schools are really being squeezed out of any type of location.
That's why a group of residents met with members of the community for the first time to discuss and get feedback on their vision of a community boathouse here in Gladwin along River Road in Flat Rock Park. They plan for the boathouse to be used not only by the high schools, but by township residents as well.
And we're talking about 2 high school bays and a community usage bay.
The meeting was held at the Gladwin Firehouse, where the group plans would also be able to store river rescue equipment at the boathouse. Many residents had positive things to say about the project.
This would help make our future in Lower Merion stronger.
It does more to build character than probably any other sport that kids can participate in. We're a Class A township. We deserve a Class A facility for our kids. So you're either with the kids or you're not.
But not everyone at the meeting was so excited about the possible project. Residents of River Road complained that a boathouse would bring increased noise and traffic to their neighborhood.
My biggest concern in bringing in a boathouse, being on that little road on River Road, the speed limit's 25, it's barely 2 car widths wide. My 15-year-old daughter was almost hit by a bus or a car. My fear is bringing in more traffic to River Road. I bought that place for tranquility and peace and quiet, not more traffic and not more populous. So.
There are many questions that they just could not answer.
How big is your structure? Are you proposing that building to have an exercise facility in there as well? You're going to have to not pretend that it's not going to have an impact on the neighbors and an impact on the community. About the monstrosity of a building you're going to put up.
Monstrosity?
It's got to be huge, right? If there's
Would the expense of all that come on the Lower Merion taxpayer?
Reporting from alongside the Schuylkill River for HHS TV, I am Ricky Reports.